Did you know Huey, Dewey, and Louie Duck have a mysterious father? And did you know there is in fact a very rich and deep lore behind the Duck family? These three little ducks were first introduced to the world via comic strip in 1937, when Donald Duck gets a letter from his cousin, Della, which says she's sending the siblings over to him because their dad is in the hospital after their kids put a giant firecracker under his chair. This story has some continuity errors over the years, but in the revised Duck family tree that was created by Don Rosa, who took over the series in the 80s, Della is listed as Donald Duck's sister and Huey, Dewey, and Louie's mother. However, their father is known as simply Mr. Duck, and somebody doesn't want us to see his picture. So who is this guy? And where is he? There are a few theories. The first is that Mr. Duck didn't survive the firecracker and Della couldn't bear to be around their children again, which is why they've been in Donald's care since the 1930s. However, the 2010's DuckTales series reveals that Della was actually a pilot who was lost in a cosmic storm, crashed on the moon, and spent 10 years stranded there after having to go all 127 hours on her own leg in this show made for kids. So does that mean Della took off on this expedition after her partner succumbed to his injuries in the hospital? And even if that was the case, that still doesn't tell us the identity of Huey, Dewey, and Louie's father. Don Rosa did create a parody in 1970, when he was just a teenager, alongside writer Ray Fouché, that does actually identify Daffy Duck as the father, but it's still considered an unofficial story and not canon, at least in America. Could Daffy and Della have been star-crossed lovers between two warring families from different IPs? Could that be why his portrait was covered in the Duck family tree, and why he's never spoken of? Or is their father something else? Something not quite animated? Who do you think the mysterious Mr. Duck could be? Or is this simply an underdeveloped part of DuckTale lore? Let me know what you think in the comments, and tell me who we should investigate next.